finally, we have an assessment that we can actually look up and answer. So shameless self-plug, we can use the book. The other thing that this points out, if you look at kind of the flow of the textbook, is there's information and then assessments. If you're struggling with an assessment, the answer is probably in the text right above it. And so the question is, what two questions must be answered affirmatively to decide whether information should be held in long-term memory? And the first is, does it make sense? Is it logical? And does it make sense based on this understanding that we have? So lesson, try to make it make sense. Try to fit it into some logic. Try to compare it to things we've learned previously and organize it in that logical way. First question is, does it make sense / is it logical? The second is, does the information have meaning? Does it have relevance? And we talk about these kind of emotional memories, that there's a ton of meaning, and that's why we remember those things. So does it have meaning? Does it have application that means something to you? If all organic chemistry is just a thing I have to do to get onto a goal, it's going to be really hard to remember any of this. So create meaning, create connection. If you want to be a food scientist, think about the organic molecules that are in food and try to understand it that way. If you want to be a physician, make it about a medication or an enzyme deficiency or you name it, right? Make it have meaning. The more we can have it be logical and have it have meaning, the more likely we're going to remember these things. And you might say, but do I really need to remember it? Well, from exam 1 to exam 4 to exam 1 to in organic 2 to, right? Yes, you need to remember it there. Might you need it on a standardized exam in the future? Possibly, right? Beyond that, I don't know. It depends what career you're in. I don't have a lot of I've never been to a doctor who has talked about the relative rate of an SN1 reaction, and that may not mean much to you now, but it will. Most physicians don't talk about that, so it may not have that relevance then, but it will in the short long term, if that makes sense. So make it logical and make it have meaning.